Do you ever feel when you're building a model kit that there's a kind of expectation to do it a certain way, or perhaps you want to follow someone's advice, but it's not quite working for you? Well, join me on the Workbench today for a bit of a ramble whilst I talk about a concept which I quite like. Your model, your rules. Hello everyone, I'm Matt and this is Model Minutes. So your model, your rules. This is it's almost like a tenet to live by, I think. It's this little saying that sometimes I forget and it sits at the back of my head and I feel like, oh, I need to do this with my kit. I need to put that on it. I need to, I don't know, motorize it, put lights in it. I need to do pre-shading, post-shading. I need to do weathering. And a lot of the time, I feel like there's this massive expectation from people to do things. And then I just need to remember that there's no pressure on me. No one is putting any pressure on me to do things a certain way. I mean, there might be techniques and tools and things which have a sort of a technique which works the best for them, but just because you've done it that way doesn't mean it's the best way. Whatever works for you is the best way of doing it. And I mean, you do get it online occasionally. Someone will go, oh, you've done that the wrong way. And it's like, but what is the wrong way? What is the right way? Okay, objectively, like if you were using a paintbrush, you wouldn't hold it by the paintbrush end. You'd hold it by the handle, wouldn't you? That you're not going to achieve anything there. But there are times when I use paintbrushes in the opposite way, if I'm using them as like tools to hold stuff. So this kind of swings back to that whole thing of your model, your rules. Sometimes you just need to remember not to put any pressure on yourself or worry about what other people are going to say or think, and just build it how you want to build it. People are quite quick to go, oh, well, you didn't paint that the correct color. And it's like, so what? So what if I didn't paint that the correct color? Oh, well, you didn't sand that seam down the middle. And it's like, so what? So what that I didn't sand that seam down the middle? What does it matter to you? Like, surely if you've spotted that problem with the kit, you know, from one of my videos, for example, people go, oh, you didn't do that, or that's the wrong color, or that's the wrong shade, or I'm not an expert. I don't know if what color the internal surfaces of a P51 Mustang built between 1944 and, you know, December 1945 would be if it came off a particular production run based on a certain mix of paint that was being used at that time because they run out of. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't go into that level of detail. A lot of the time I actually just rely on the instructions to tell me, and sometimes the instructions are wrong because they don't know either, or they want to recommend a product that they have in their range. So, you know, sometimes it's just like, okay, I might have done something wrong. That's great. But is it wrong? Is it actually wrong though? Because I'm not building the actual aircraft. I don't have like a set of policy or standards which I have to follow. Like there's no manual to how to build a model kit as such. You know, you're not going to get into trouble. You're not going to get fired from your job. You're not going to face, I don't know, imprisonment because you've not done something a certain way. And let's face it, it's that old saying, isn't it? There's a prototype for everything. There are times when you can look online and you can find a picture and it will show you something that someone else has said would never happen. And it's like, well, there it is. You know, there's someone doing something. Or when someone links you a picture and they go, you've used the wrong shade of green, and I'm like, okay, how is it wrong? And they've linked you a picture and it's a black and white picture and it's like, how am I supposed to know what color that green is? And obviously don't forget that lighting and things affects how it looks anyway. I could hold a model up to you right now and it will look different going through the camera into your screen and into your own eyes than it would like me looking at it right now. So, you know, this is the thing that I think I want to come around to, is that a lot of the time we have this pressure put upon us. Is it a social expectation or is it only a personal expectation to do something a certain way? And then I just need to remember that it doesn't matter. Your model, your rules. If you want to paint a model kit completely pink with polka dot, you know, purple polka dots on it, absolutely go for it. It's your model. I would never tell you that you've done that wrong, because what I want to see is someone enjoying the hobby, having fun, and crucially, I want to see them come back. If you're a beginner and you're new, I want you to build your second kit after you've done your first one, and I want you to build your third kit after the second one. I want you to become a lifelong member, because if you're part of the hobby, that means that's more money going into the hobby, which means there's more kits being purchased, which means more people can work in the hobby, which means that more model kits can be manufactured and designed and created for us. And people go, oh, you know, the hobby's dying and stuff. And it's like, actually, it's probably in one of the strongest positions it has ever been in. You just think it's dying because it's not going the way you want it to, because you're telling people how to do things and they're telling you no, or they're just, you know, not having anything to do with you. Your side, this is a side note now, but these people who think the hobby dying are probably in a small little corner, who don't see the rest of the stuff that we all do. Like, I know I've never been to like IPMS Telford, but that's the biggest show in the country. I go to like smaller shows on occasion, and they're always busy. There's always people there, and it's not just adults. There are children there. They've got like stay and build and take something away for free kind of activities going on. So it's not, there is masses of people in the hobby. And I think this idea of your model, your rules, is so strong that they go, do you know what? I just want to have fun. Like, absolutely, just build the model the way that you want to build it and have a lot of fun. You want to try something new? You want to go and buy yourself a tatty old kit and renovate it? Absolutely. Enjoy the hobby that you want to enjoy. There is no right or wrong. This is probably one of my more favourite videos of these Workbench rambles, because I've been trying to work on a little bit of positivity this year, and absolutely this is positivity. You can build your model however you want. So if someone comes to you and says, hey, you've done this wrong, and you're like, do you know what? Thanks for the feedback. I do love feedback. If I want to improve on that in the future, I will 100% take that away. But in this build, I just wanted to do my own thing. And on that, I think I'm probably going to wrap this one up here. Let me know what you thought of my Workbench ramble, and if anything I said here resonated with you. Of course, do let me know if you've got any other suggestions for anything I could talk about as well on the Workbench. As always, a quick shout out to my Model Club members for the extra support they give the channel. Massive thanks to these guys on screen, and if you'd like to join them or support the channel in other ways, do check out the links in the description. The best way to support the channel, though, for free, would be to subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss a modelling upload. Finally, though, last thing to say is a massive thank you to you for watching this one, and I'll see you on the Workbench again next time.